hit countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Wait, so I can't see the stream. Is it gone? Alright, cool. Okay, hello everyone. I am LivingLooneyBin. This is The Ball. Good to see that there's already puns. There are lots of ball related puns whenever I run this game. Alright. I'll let you know when the timer starts. This is, if anyone saw my run at last the Solace Project, this is the spiritual prequel. They're in the same universe, and there's the same like. But anyway, this is a actually I might stop talking for a moment because the guy who speaks here is really loud.
Are you all right? The ball you took. Listen.
Timer.
Down. We have to fly in a replacement. Go on and explore the area.
That's coming up in a second.
We'll meet her.
Alright. So I'm starting. Alright. So this is The Ball. It's much less of a shooter than probably a lot of the. But right off the bat, I'm gonna get this done. This gun has two functions. First off, you can push things by holding the left click. Come up in a moment. It's our friend me. Loyal companion. Yes, we get to push and pull balls. We also get to run things over. There's also as well later on. But for the most part, we just have to manipulate this ball. It is okay. I've pushed my upload rate as high as I can be dropping frames. I don't see this on my end. Or not, the quality is dipping. Gonna jump on the ball here and drop down into this little channel. once we hit this switch, I'm going to kill myself. Just the game state is saved whenever you, so I can die and nothing will, like, the puzzle will still be the same. So I can use that to warp myself around. Probably on my end. Alright. I'll drop that a bit, see if that works out better. Come on, ball. We don't just have balls. They're also cubes. Cubes are evil. Alright, that cube's not coming out. So in this area we have to get 4 cubes and put them into the 4 little receptacles, but there is a glitch in which cube back out after you put it in one and use it for more than one. But it's kind of random. This one should come out. Okay. Cubes are not nearly as well behaved as balls. Come on. Yeah, I haven't explained this, but we should. The orange switches can only, and the blue switches can only be touched by me. But anyway, we can use the ball to clip ourselves out of that elevator and drop down early. That's the first level. Yeah, that little thing above my health tells me the direction and distance the ball is away from me. In addition, my gun, if I'm touching the ball, through here. Puzzles at the start of the first couple levels are pretty simple. Alright, so level increases as long as the ball's touching the switch, so just go. Pull the ball back off the switch to lower the water back down. Alright, so there are these arrows. You're supposed to block them with the ball, but you can usually... Ah, come on. That wasn't... Oh my god, I died? Are you kidding me? Alright, I went a bit too risky with that. That's okay. Like I said before, the progress of the puzzle. I just gotta get back there. Yeah. So, just gotta make sure I'm manipulating my ball. Alright, so here's this pit of oil. So we can get an oily ball. Then we can set the oil on fire. Am I manipulating the ball, or is the ball manipulating me? That's one of the real questions about this game. Anyway, leave the ball behind, because it can't get up to the top level. Where's the ball? So we get our first... Yeah. This is the most basic enemy, they just run at you. And the only way you can kill them is by running them over. We're gonna go through here. Ball with us because it's been grabbed by a magnet. We're just doing this to free it from the magnet so we can continue on. We get on this cart and we got an auto scroller for a minute. And look around at all the lava. balls on a rail. So we get off it just here. More enemies. Just dodge them. So we come out to this city. Well, but most of the city is actually pointless. Turning back just there to make sure sometimes the ball can get stuck in the water. Just like snuggle up here and get the ball to push this block out of the way for us. That one. Rope up the ball to this block and pull it out of the way. Alright, that's the second level done. Another one of these cart sections. This one isn't as long, and you can actually skip this one, but the whole distance if you skip it, and then the minecart's faster than walking, unfortunately. There's an alien dude. This is a spiky ball. He's just trying to explain like mechanics at the moment. Oh, Bull, what are you doing? So we're gonna use the ball to like mess up my collision. So it'll put me on top of the ball, and I can get up and hit this switch. And then I'm actually good at the game. So here we're trying to get the ball to push us down so we don't have to swim all the way down. Put the ball on that track and get onto this switch and pull the ball towards me so we can hit both of these at the same time. And we use the ball to plug this hole so the water level goes up. Gotta make sure the ball doesn't get stuck in this section. Good. So we get split off from the ball here, and we have to try and navigate both myself and the ball through this section. Gets taken away on a magnet. So we have to spin these magnets to the top of the room. But we have an enemy attacking us in the meantime. Thankfully, we can use the push feature of the gun to just kind of knock him away. We can't kill him. Break these pillars. Which will make the ball roll onto a switch and hit it. Activate the next area. We're gonna put the ball under this, inside this thing, that magnet. It's gonna pull the ball up, and then I'm gonna jump to get a huge jump to get up here. What happened to my jump? Oh my god. Alright, we gotta go back up. It's okay. Unless I messed that up. There we go. Alright, so this bit we're gonna kind of get separated from the ball. The ball stays below here, and we're up on the top. We're just gonna kind of guide the ball around, hitting switches and stuff. We're gonna get through here, through here, here, into the center. Make sure it stays there, and then we need to go around here. Jump across these things. Life's eaten. There we go. So, we don't need the ball for the rest. You don't need the ball with you to finish a level, so we're not going to bring it with us. Because otherwise you have to get it out of that maze. That's so cool. You're in the ball. So, I'm gonna hit both of these, lower this pillar, and I'm gonna break it. And that's gonna really piss off all the enemies. And it's gonna start a timer to open that door. But we're gonna let them kill us. That actually teleports me and the ball outside of that little pit. And then the enemies get all... You just don't have to do this. We gotta wait for the door to open anyway, but we can shoot the ball open. We're gonna hit these 3 switches. There are spikes in the bottom of the pits, so that's why I'm bringing the ball. The ball can protect me from the spikes. We don't actually need it on the last one. So it'll just put us back here anyway. come out to this big hub area. It's filled with enemies. We're gonna first go over here. I'm gonna put the ball. I'm gonna lower this center pillar. And that's the first one. Every time we finish a puzzle, that pillar in the center of the area goes down like a bit, and then once we can hit that switch, we can leave this area. So we're gonna leave the ball because the ball actually can't fit in this doorway. Alright. Jump up there. I'm trying to do a safe strat, because you can do this puzzle with one cube, but it's really risky. Put that up there, I'm trying to get the other one. You just kind of put a cube on there, and it'll set this. Come on. Oh my god, I'm just awful at jumping today. Yeah, that lowers that some more. There are other puzzles that you can do in this area to lower it more, but we're going to do a trick to avoid doing the rest. So we're going to put the ball about here. Get up on this stuff. It's going to let me sometimes jump finicky. Come on. Please, come on, game. There we go. Alright, so now we're gonna oh my god, did I really mess that up? Alright, let me try again. There we go. So what I did there is I got on top of it, and then I used the hammer, the left click of the gun, shoot the ball down into the ground, and so the ball will bounce, well, like immediately at the height of the bounce, I can jump off the ball and get onto the center pillar. It stopped right before the switch. Alright, good. So we're separated from the ball again, but don't worry, it's just a small jumping puzzle away. Oh, come on. Is it? I'm failing at jumps today. Where did it put me? Oh, okay, I know where I am. Alright, so we need cubes to turn on the elevator to get out of this area. I'm gonna grab this one in this low gravity room. Hey, ball. Ball there. I didn't put you there. Get out of of the way. Okay, cool. We got the glitch to pull the cube out, so we don't have to get another one. Ball gets taken away by the magnet. We have to activate balls. The only way to keep them activated is if these spikes kill something. So we get these enemies. We're just gonna kind of kite the enemies into the spikes. Ah. I can knock them back with the left click. Alright. So now ball's gonna get unstuck. It's still stuck on the track above me, so now I've got to try and manipulate the ball while it's sitting above me. Like that. So we're gonna go over here. Yeah, that's it. Then when it's this way. Hit this switch. And this is the hard one, because there's no platform momentum to go and hit that last one. Cool. I gotta kill 4 more enemies, but my only option is to just punt them into the lava. So the track to the ball, so I could get the ball if I wanted to, but just like the previous level, the ball isn't needed for the rest of this level, and it would take me a while to get it out, so I'm just gonna leave it. And I mean, the end of the level's like right down here, so... Alright, that's it, that level. On to Teodal 2. Alright, this is one of the hardest levels in the game. Right off the bat, we're gonna do this little puzzle. We get an order. Wait. I messed that up. These things don't like to agree with you sometimes. Then we got this. So we got this like annoying annoying puzzle we have to do here, but all we really have to do is hit that. So if we can get the ball, there's invisible walls around this thing too. If we can get it up onto there, this might take me a few tries. This is one of the hardest tricks. There we go. This is another section we get separated from our beloved ball. So we're just gonna kind of pull through this maze. It's pretty easy to tell where to go in the maze, because if you just look down at you can see where the track. There's another one that's like a puzzle, but it ultimately boils down to hitting that switch up there. So, do that. Kill these guys. Otherwise they chase you into the next area. So once you've killed those guys, this is another one of those big areas with a lot of puzzles where you gotta lower the pillar. Unfortunately, for this one, they just cycles around the pillar, so you can't actually do the trick we did on the other level. Oh wait, no. I'm getting mixed up. This one takes a cube. This is a very often, it's a cube only one. Put the cube in there. Then we put the ball in here. It doesn't move. We lower that. And that'll give us the first part of the tower. Why are there palm trees growing in Necropolis? This is supposed to be like, I think the story is something like, this is where humanity actually originated. And then the zombie things were like, they're from another planet and they were like watching over people, but then people stole the ball from the aliens, which is their source, and rose up against them, and there was a war. It's weird. It still doesn't explain why there's palm trees, but hopefully I can pull this off. So if you see those bars down there, see them on the stream, the ball is rolling on them at the moment. The player actually can't touch those bars. But the ball can. So, I'm gonna land on the over here, because I can touch the bars here. So I'm not supposed to be in this section, and this lets me bypass a bunch of like nonsense. The whole idea of to separate you from the ball, and then you have to try and kill a bunch of enemies. But like covering the ball with spikes and then just launching the spikes at guys. But we can just do this to get to the same track as the ball. Go on a merry stroll. Gonna hit the switch before we leave. Pull that down. Switch. We need to get on this track ourselves. Alright. So that's all the puzzles. Oh, that's all the bar. This level is... there's only one real thing left in this level. We can't leave yet. It makes us go into here, and we're gonna have a boss fight. Just gonna make sure that the ball stays on there. Come on. Well, it needs to stay on that long enough for this to come up. Come on, ball. Being really temperamental. There we go. So as you see, if I touch that switch, a bomb launches. And now we get introduced to the boss. We are fighting a giant undead gorilla. Why are we fighting a giant undead? I don't think there's actually an explanation for that. But anyway, so we're gonna lure him in here and then just bomb. And then gonna put that there and try and go for the quick kill. Oh, that one shot. Put it there again. Oh, I missed. Oh god. Ball in the center of the arena, so when I shot the bomb would like glance off the side of the ball and launch to the back corner of the room where the gorilla goes after he takes damage, so I could try and go for the quick kill. I didn't get the second shot. the end of this track. Alright. This is one of the game. It's a very glitchy level. So this is the car. This is our first introduction. Put the ball in here. The ball powers the car. Now we can drive the car. We won't be using it very much on this level. We'll use it a bit more on the other level. The next level. This one. So there are these three giant pyramids. Each one is filled with a bunch of puzzles. And you have to get to the top of each one to end the level, which is over there. We're not going to do it. Alright, so we're not going to use I'm going to this pyramid because there's a very special part of this pyramid I want to go do. So down here, we just got a checkpoint. What we need to do is we need to put the ball down there, get this enemy. Hey, be kind. Push him down the hole, and then without walking forward, because there's another checkpoint. Now, what that thing does is it actually puts a low gravity field around the ball. And because I didn't hit that checkpoint, and the enemy kills me, and then I get put. The game state doesn't change, but I get put back outside of the hole with the low gravity ball. So now we can just fly to the top of each pyramid. So if I jump onto the ball, that up straight away. Oh, come back. So we can ride the ball all the way up to the top. You have to get over a little bit of an invisible wall, but that's fine. We just hit this switch. Unfortunately, the low gravity ball doesn't play nice with the car, so we have to walk to the other two pyramids. And there are beetles. gotta say, chat, I normally get a lot of ball puns when I run this game, but you guys are originals. Reach the top of the third pyramid. We just have to get to the end of the level now. But there is an air quotes boss in this bird. Annoying things in the game. So this bird will fly your line of sight and lay cluster bomb eggs that will two-shot you. So in order to try and manipulate it so I don't get just destroyed, it's to the end of the level. So it shoots the eggs behind me and not in my path. Whoa. As you can see, they explode into a small explode, and they all deal 50 damage. Okay. This is the second last level. That's another pretty short level. We got these trip mines. You can use them to damage boost. I'm gonna pull this thing. I don't know what to call this thing. Then we're gonna electrocute the ball. The ball can carry an electric charge in the form of a lightning connector. I'm gonna use that to power up the doors so we can get the car. Go to this building here. We got another one of these. We got another. The ball has low gravity properties, but unfortunately we can't abuse it like we did. on the last level. We're just gonna have to hit all these 3 switches. Yep, the ball. Now the ball is red hot. And we can burn things like this. If the ball is red hot, when it touches me, it damages me. So, gotta be careful about that. Alright, so we got this big guy. Run over, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat up the ball. We're gonna burn him. We're gonna do this 3 times. Get in there. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna try the fast strat to this area, otherwise I'll just do the normal. Well, it's not really fast, it's risky. They're both the same speed, pretty much. The risky strat is we leave the ball behind. We just try to walk. Building. What you're meant to do is you're meant to do this puzzle and then get the car and drive over. But they're both speed, but this walking strat is a lot riskier. And does save a little bit of time if you get it right. The reason you can't just walk over easily is river of lava crossing your path. You have to go do a jump here to here. Then yeah, got it. As long as I don't fall here. Alright, cool. The hard part is you're guaranteed to take damage on that jump across the lava pool. And sometimes you can just take 2 ticks straight away. Yeah, so this is a citadel thing. We have to fight a bunch of enemies. A bunch of those big guys like before. And you do it in a bunch of different ways. You can some electrocute some. I can't really remember. We're gonna skip it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for that next puff of it. And we're gonna try and use it to get out of bounds. You jump into it, you can get a lot of height and jump, go over the invisible wall. Here, rest the menu, resume. So when I leave the checkpoint that comes at the end of this area. Then we can go on there. This is auto scroller. Just going across the lava with our ball. This raft is a bit glitchy too. onto the final level. The final level is pretty much entirely using pretty much every mechanic that's been introduced over the course of the game. So our first fight is against two of these big guys. We're going to use the lightning. I'm going to put the box on there, and then we have to hit them with the lightning that goes between the ball and the pencil coil looking thing. We're going to hit them 3 times, kill them. Each one hit me. One of them's already hit me. And they deal 50 damage. And the lightning can damage me. Please not. Okay. Small. Now, put that there. Connect up all the lightning. Yep, right there. So there, to open the doors. Next up, we're going to use trip mines to kill them. We're going to do some stuff first. Oh, don't kill me. I got full health here. Forgot that you get your health refilled here. So we're going to get on one of these mine carts. There's 2 barrels. Alright, come on, ball. Alright, cool. That was really quick. Basically, I just had to turn to send mines flying down and hit those guys. We got 2 more of these big guys. This time we've got oil. Put oil up the area. And then hopefully just kind of set them on fire. No, you didn't die. Alright, gonna do one more time. Death though. It doesn't matter that I died. Progress saved. Just set up. Light that torch. Should open the doors again. Cool. This is a UFO. I'm gonna put the ball in the middle to power up the UFO. Then we gotta close the door. I'm gonna try and stay on this switcher as long as I can. A bunch of enemies coming in. It doesn't matter, but I'm gonna try and survive as long as I can. I'm gonna push them away to try and get them from hitting me. Alright, almost got it. There, that's that done. So now, unlock the UFO. By hitting these in a certain order, and the order can be found in one of the other rooms, but thankfully I have it written down. Unlock these cutscene and goes for a little bit. Having fun with this ball already. It's almost over.
better the tribes of
That
man.
is loud, holy
To
shit.
care for man as he was meant to care for all the creeds of the earth. But man had his own intentions. The survivors escaped with their wisdoms and repopulated the globe. Of this baptism of fire, man's children would live to spirits and mysticism.
So I have to be really careful here, because the checkpoint is actually, the last checkpoint of the game is down in the lava. Fight these enemies here, the game breaks. That's okay. It's really easy to avoid them though. Alright, time's coming up. And time.
Hey! Good to see you again! Hope you had an interesting time down there. Train just got here.
So, that is the
We're
ball.
coming down
I will be
now.
doing Dead Space 2 in a few minutes. Just gotta set some stuff up. Ready for that? Or not, if you don't like my stream quality. That's okay too. Just give me a minute to set up Dead Space 2, and then we'll keep going.